let's look at number 3. So we've got Bart runs 5,000 meters from his big brother for 50 seconds before he gets caught. What is Bart's speed? So Bart's big brother's chasing him around. We need to figure out Bart's speed, okay? We need speed equals distance divided by time first, right? So S equals D divided by T, okay? So that's what we need first. We need to go ahead and set this up. S equals, there's a spot for our distance, a spot for our time. This thing's going all over the place. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, and then a spot for our answer. Okay, so we need to look up and find our distance first, and that's going to be 5,000 meters. I'm going to put a D on top there so we know it's distance. And then we've got 50 seconds. I'm going to put a T up there so that we know that's time. And we need to just plug those numbers into our formula, right? So, distance first, 5,000 m for meter. And then 50 s for seconds. And there we go. All we need to do now is plug it into our calculator. So we've got 5,000 divided by 50 equals 100. So I'm going to put 100, and I'm going to bring our units down, meters per second right there, okay? And we're in good shape. So we just need to select the right answer over here, and it is right there, okay? Let me clear this off. I'm going to go scoot us up real quick, and we'll be ready to move on. Number 4 says, if Justin races his Ford Mustang 3,600 miles in 60 seconds, what is his average speed? So, we got a Ford Mustang, it's going 3,600 meters, so that's going to be our distance. In 60 seconds, that's going to be our time, so I'm going to put a D for distance, a T for time. Speed equals distance divided by time. There's a spot for our distance, spot for our time, and then I'll put S equals, that's where we can write our answer, okay? So now all we have to do is bring our numbers down, just like all the rest of these. Distance equals 3,600 m for meters, and in 60 seconds, there's an S for seconds, and we just need to plug it into our calculator. So we've got 3,600 divided by 60, and that equals 60. Is that right? 3600, we'll do it twice just to make sure. Divided by 60 equals 60. That's kind of cool. So 60, no willy-nilly numbers, we gotta have units, right? 60 m for meters per s for second. So 60 meters per second, okay? Well, let me run over here and scoot this up for us. And we'll look at number 5. Number 5 says, you arrive in my class 45 seconds after leaving math class, which is 90 meters away. What is your speed? So we're going to underline our 45 seconds. Seconds is time. 90 meters is distance. Remember, we've got to set this up just like we have all the rest of them. So S equals distance divided by time. There's a spot for our distance. There's a spot for our time. There's a spot for our answer. So we just got to pull our numbers down now. So we can't write this one down. Even though it's first, it's time. We need distance, right? Here's our distance way over here. So 90 m for meters. 45 seconds is our time. So 45 s for seconds. And we just do some math on that. If you can do it in your head, you're more than welcome to. If you want to use your calculator, that's perfectly fine too. 90 divided by 45 is 2. meters per second. Okay? So here's our answer right over here. 2 meters per second on this one. Let me go roll this up. We'll look at number 6. Let's see. Number 6 says a plane travels 395,000 meters in 90 seconds. What was the speed of the plane? Same as we did all the rest of these. We're going to find the distance. Uh-oh. Get back over here, you. Our distance is 395,000 meters. Our time is 90 seconds. Speed equals distance divided by time. So there's speed, spot for our distance, spot for our time, spot for our answer. Okay? We just need to pull these numbers down. The first one is 395,000. M for meters, and 90 S for seconds. We just do some math on that. So 395,000 divided by 90. That is 4,388.88888888. So I've got 4, 3, 8, 8, and remember I want 2 decimal places. That's all. Okay? So I don't need a whole bunch of 8s back there. I only need 2 decimal places, but we're going to have to round. So the first 8 is good, but the second one is going to go up 1 because the 8 behind it is greater than 5, right? So our answer is 4,388.89. Here it is right here. Okay? Any questions about that one? If so, let me know. Let me go scoot us up to the next question. We've got number 7. Number 7 says, Tina's observation of a tarantula showed the spiders able to cover 20 centimeters in 5 seconds. What is the speed of the spider? First, let me just say ew, because I don't want anything to do with the tarantula. But that's okay. I don't have to do anything with it but figure out its speed, right? So, just like all the other questions, we need to find the distance and the time. So the spider covered 20 centimeters, that's our distance, in 5 seconds. So there's our time. Speed equals distance divided by time. There's our speed. There's our time. There's where we can write our answer. Okay, we just need to bring some numbers down, right? So here we've got our distance is 20 centimeters. So the abbreviation for a centimeter is a cm. So we're going to put cm right there, okay? And then our time is 5 with an S for seconds, okay? So you want to do this math in your head? You're more than welcome to. 20 centimeters divided by 5 is 4. We need to bring our units down. cm per S. So the spider went 4 centimeters per second. Okay? There's your answer right there. Hopefully this is just becoming a habit to you now because, I mean, it's just doing the math, just like density, only different numbers involved, right? Let's look at number 8. Number 8 says, a bird flies 22 kilometers in 30 minutes. That seems like a long ways. What's the speed of the bird? So, same as always, distance first. We'll put a D on top. 30 minutes. There's our time. Speed equals distance divided by time. Speed equals, there's our distance, there's our time, and then there is where we write our answer. Okay? Our distance, 22 kilometers. Our time, 30 minutes, so M-I-N for minutes. Do some math on that right there. So we've got 22 kilometers divided by 30 minutes. and that's 0.73333333. Remember, I only want 2 decimal places. Okay, so we've got 0.73, and I don't need any of those other 3's, right? 3 is smaller than 5, so that's not going to change. So we've got 0.73. 0.73 kilometers per minute. Oh, well, this is a good one. Okay, so we don't need that 3 right there. If we look at the answers, we can figure that out because this is 7 kilometers per minute. We don't need it. And it doesn't change that 7. So we know that 0.7's got to be our answer. Okay? That's not that hard, right? Okay? We ready for number 9? Let me go scoot it up. Here we go. All right, number 9 says, a train covers the distance of 480 miles in 8 hours. What is the train's speed? So, let's figure it out. Okay? 480 miles is our distance. 8 hours is our time. Speed equals distance divided by time. Speed equals, there's our distance, there's our time, and here's what we'll write our answer. Okay? So, our distance, 480 mi for miles, 8 h for hour. Now we just need to do some math. 480 divided by 8. That equals 60 miles per hour. Okay? And here's our answer right here. Pretty good, right? I feel like we're getting quicker. That's all right. Let's look at number 10. Number 10 says, Josh hikes 24 miles in 8 hours. What is his average speed? So if Josh hikes 24 miles is our distance, 8 hours is our time. What is his average speed? To figure that out, speed equals distance divided by time. So S equals D divided by T. There's a S. There's your distance. There's your time. Here is our answer. Okay? Now we just need to bring these numbers down. So 24 miles, MI for miles. 8 hours, 8H for hours. So 24 divided by divided by 8, not H. So that I bet you could probably do in your head too, and that's okay. That is 3 miles per hour. Okay, here's your answer. Boom. That is the last question. Y'all are amazing. So tomorrow's assignment, I'm not going to give you all the answers to because I feel like you got it. Okay, I just want you to show me that you have it. Okay, so that's it. Y'all are fantastic. And I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to do fantastic on that assignment. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.